Previously on Saving Throw. Our heroes accepted an invitation to betrayal, and promptly got betrayed instead.
I did get the inclination you were going to betray me and not let me go to Ekron, so I think it's probably in my best interest if I do actually just kill you all. I am sorry about that.
No!
Then it was an all-out melee at Marg's Margarita Village.
This guy and this lady, and they're both going to do the same thing, which is start whipping cocktails at you.
That's awesome, actually. Fuck yeah.
Let's see. They're both going to throw them at Alistair.
Fuck.
Our target, Shadja, ran, but not before Ash and Alistair came up with an idea.
Alistair will shout to Ash as moving towards the door. Do you want to use your, what the fuck is that item? The glyph ring on her.
She's too far away.
No, she's not!
Whatever you're thinking of doing, do it!
Cast Dimension Door on me and Ashball to teleport us right on top of Shadja Jadestone.
But they only had the upper hand for so long.
So she hits Ash and then turns and just like basically grabs you by the shirt and pulls you in for a punch. And she goes, I don't know why you thought chasing me was a good idea.
Now we rejoin our characters mid-pursuit in Saving Throw, Cracks in the Foundation.
Okay, we're all back.
So, welcome back. Yes, it's not too complicated of a procedure. You actually maintain 2 of the crew members. The other 2 did get left in the water, and Navi was like, sorry, we're in a rush. We'll send somebody for you. Yeah, you guys pull the boat out of the slip in Marg's Margarita Village, as unfortunately it is, yes, on fire. I did want to ask, because we do have a druid, if you have anything that might be able to help.
I did what I could to help, which was my cantrip. Unfortunately, I didn't prepare create water.
I'm gonna shoot Elise a message.
Do I have something else?
Also, all of
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, just before you sent that message, I scrolled up. I'm gonna make rain.
There you go.
Just before you sent that message, I was like, oh yeah, I do have that.
You had to make rain the whole time, Elise.
No, she has something more particularly interesting for that.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon someone's staff, which lets me roll a d10.
Oh yeah.
To see the intensity of the weather. So I set the weather, and then I roll a d10 to set the intensity.
Yes. So yeah, this is either someone or somebody's. I forget what the actual name is.
Someone's staff.
Someone's staff. It is a weird, completely like clear glass magical staff that allows the user, Win in this case, to pick a type of weather, rain in this case, and then roll a d10 to determine how strong that weather is. And then I believe it's a 1 mile radius. Might be different than that.
Damn. That's fucking huge. Holy shit.
That's actually pretty crazy.
What was that number? What was that? A d10?
Yeah, D10.
9.
All right, torrential downpour. Let's go.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that it's raining. Rain often comes with wind in a torrential downpour.
So that's actually interesting. No, in this case, no.
No.
You're a druid. This is kind of a fun little thing.
Made it worse.
Well, no. You're dumping rain on the bar effectively as it's on fire. Yeah, this, as a druid, you'll be able to tell us pretty easily. This is not natural weather. This is like a magical or like a facsimile of weather, and like it certainly behaves like rainwater and it feels like rainwater, but it's not.
Yeah, quacks like
Interesting.
Anyway, with that, sort of
Can you collect it in a glass and then drink it?
Yeah, it's certainly water. There's just something fucky about it. Anyway, I would say you wave the staff and cast that as you guys are sailing away, and at least whoever is still burning in there is going to be doused. But yes, you guys sail away from the unfortunately burning Marg's Margarita Village as you prepare to sail back towards Adelmar on your hour-ish journey. It is dark now, by the way. We started this quest literally this morning at the break of dawn, and it is now dark. I just don't have a dark map for Adelmar. Get over it. Or at least not a dark visual. And yes, you guys sail back towards the city. And roughly an hour passes. Do we want anything on the boat while what time is passing?
If this is on me, I don't know if I marked it or if I just forgot to mark it. Does anybody know if I did a Song of Rest on our way to the boat?
You did do a Song of Rest, yes.
Okay, well then I can't do another one. That sucks.
I mean, hey, what does Ren tell us? Is he awake yet, or is he still?
Oh yeah, fuck this guy.
Yeah, let's say midway through the thing, and I don't know how long someone has to be unconscious to be awoken in D&D. You wake him.
I mean, we could do like medicine on him.
That's true. Yeah, you can do. Yeah, at some point. Let's not worry about that. You awaken Ren Naru. I'm assuming we have tied him up or something.
Oh,
like
absolutely bound him. Yeah.
Oh,
you don't need to. Yeah, it's a boat. There's rope. You tie him to the fucking mast. Great.
Full shibari.
Wow, Ren's been a bad dragon.
Stop! Davey!
I didn't know saving throw cast was freaky like that. Also, get that dragon reference.
Yo, we should get a Bad Dragon sponsorship.
No, we shouldn't. Saving throw, much like Wu-Tang Clan, is for the children.
That's not true.
Okay, great. Yeah, you wake up Ren. He's moderately displeased. What's up?
I'll say first, she's dead. It's all your fault. She's dead. And I throw like an axe. It just goes right past his head, like the Drake axe, just right past his head, like into the wood planks behind him.
Interesting. Are you expounding on she at all?
Yes.
What are you saying, if that's the case?
You might know what I'm saying.
No, I know what you're saying. Okay, so you're not
Ren
clarifying the
You're not clarifying.
Chiron's doing some backlore shit that nobody but him and Chris knows.
Give me a intimidation check to see if he thinks you're mentioning Shaja.
At 20, baby.
Nice!
Okay. Which is with intimidation. Oh, I think I have a -1. Okay, 19.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, not 20s.
You say she's dead, and like with the way you say it, and I'm gonna say the crazed eyes behind the mask, he is clearly alarmed at this statement, and his eyes go wide a bit, but he tries to reel it in, I guess. You're lying.
And I get like right up on him, grab him. I like really am thinking about it, and I was like, I just kind of just like slow him, like throw him into the back wall, and I walk out of the room. I just grab the axe, and I'm like, I'm just out, and just go to myself. I don't even want to talk to this piece of shit.
Going off of that, this is actually an interesting line of questioning. Yeah, he's in somewhat stunned disbelief at the apparent information that Shaja is dead. And he is I guess rationalizing it as he sits against the mast.
To make him even more like intimidated, I would have had the Oni that was half melted mask because of the fire, just to represent that.
That's so good.
Just because he fucking caught the fire, and I wanted them to know that he did all that shit, like to really hone it in. So, and then I walked out. I'm not talking to this guy. I can't. I would kill him.
He scoff laughs and goes, "You expect me to believe you all killed a Rasi? Ridiculous."
I'm at the helm, so.
Sure.
I did not expect the question to go this way.
Okay, so sorry. I was
sorry
reading some things for a second here. Apparently, I can cast Song of Rest, so everybody gets 1d6 back of health.
Oh, nice.
If you care to.
I do care.
Assuming that this counts as a short rest to Chris, which I hope it does.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So if I'm correct,
I gave it to you on the way here. It'd be fucked, and I give it on the way back.
Thank you. So if I'm correct, Chiron just threw an axe at this guy, said she's dead. He assumed that meant that he was saying Chaja Jadestone's dead. And then he said, no, that's not possible, fuck you.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you just saw me walk out because I was just pissed.
This actually might be the best possible time for me to use my last level 1 spell. Wait, no, is it level 1 or level 2? It's level 2. Fuck. my last level 2 spell slot and detect thoughts on this motherfucker. That's the real interrogation tactic.
How long does detect thoughts last?
I think it's an hour.
Then it might just still be.
Nope, it's up to a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Interesting. Detect thoughts. How clear or how much detail do you get his thoughts in? Basically, is what I'm asking.
I believe I have to roll to get something deeper than you cast a spell, your action, blah, 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 blah. Focus your mind. If they have intelligence, blah, 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 blah. You learn their surface thoughts. As an action, you can shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper. If you do, they make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, I get more.
I would say he is going through. I'll give you the first one as just like a baseline. We can go from there.
Okay.
Like your surface level indication is he's going through like, what is it? Like the 7 stages of grief, effectively, over the information that Shaja is potentially dead. Isn't it?
It's 5.
7?
It's 5.
Whatever. I had to there's 2 extra ones in saving throw because of magic.
The first and last are both magic.
Well, yeah, one of them. The first one is there a spell that can make this problem
Right,
go
yeah,
away?
necromancy?
And the last one's necromancy.
That's pretty good.
Necromancy, denial, anger, bargaining.
Divination, acceptance.
Necromancy again.
Acceptance back to necromancy.
That's pretty good.
Accept-
Okay,
You're gonna have to use
so
necromancy?
he's freaking out is all I know right now.
Yes, and give me an insight check on top of that.
He's grieving.
Okay, insight. I think I'm okay. It's a 3. 16.
And he's trying to play it cool. He's trying to like
wow.
play like he isn't. He's trying to present the illusion that he doesn't believe you, but he is in fact trying to figure out if he believes you or not.
Okay, cool. Well, hey, give me a fucking wisdom save on this guy. He's got to beat a 16, or I get to learn more about his mind.
He does not beat a 16.
Cool.
What? Give me something. Give me something like. Refine like what you're looking for a little bit, so I have something to work with here.
Okay. Can I angle on specifically if he thinks that she is dead and the plan has failed? What does that mean doesn't happen?
Okay. So, how much does he know in regards of that?
And that's a good question for you too. Yeah.
What he thinks in terms of like if he is believing she is dead, what he thinks is sort of like happens next.
Okay.
And his thoughts around that sort of circle around we as a collective have failed.
Okay.
And
I mean, what
I
is
don't
we with just the shatterers?
Yeah, I want to give you more. We're trying to figure out how to
Okay.
construct it. Like thinking about thoughts is kind of hard, honestly. Nothing in his current thought pattern is about the Shatterers plan at all. Like once Shaja has been removed from the equation, he isn't thinking about the Shatterers. Okay. He is thinking about his people in a broad sense. Which it's hard to say it, but like it just so there's no other way of me thinking about it. It is the people that followed her to hear from Ekra.
Yeah. Hey, listen. I would have guessed that either way.
Yeah.
It was clear that
right.
she was not fully aligned with the Shatterers.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thought.
It's really.
You say that to him as a flex,
I don't say that to him.
and then you T-pose at him.
I don't want to be this guy. Can you give me more? That was a level 2 spell.
I mean, you can always like kick him in
continuously ask
the,
questions.
Oh, sure.
shins
Okay.
and then push him on questions.
You got a minute, and I'm not going to be like
Sure.
minutes up, asshole.
Okay. What did they come here for, specifically? What did they come to
sorry.
this continent for?
They
With
being
her,
the Shatterers, or they being her?
her group, her followers. Because you said they came here from Ekron for something.
Yeah, he's basically in response to your actual question, he's gonna ice you out. But obviously you have access to his brain.
Okay, yeah.
So give me surface level. immediately what you're able to like deduce that he's thinking about is like him thinking about all her being exiled, and in turn, a lot of people being exiled.
Okay.
If you want to get more on that, give me a wisdom, or if you want to go to the next question.
He actually has to make the wisdom save.
Do you want to do that, or do you want to go to the next question?
I mean, give me the deeper thoughts. Yeah, I would love to know.
Okay. He rolled a 3, so.
Fuck him. He's an idiot.
So
his mind is a book.
He is thinking about, and from his thoughts, he was present for this. You are able to tell. He is thinking about basically Shaja being. Okay, he is actually unclear on what exactly happened to her. That much he doesn't seem to fully grasp. Okay. He does remember or understand him and a large variety of what you're able to tell pretty worshippers, followers of her as a Rasi, being forcibly like removed, exiled from a large city. You wouldn't recognize the city like anything like that. And then at some point after that, there is a meeting between her. He is present in this, so are a lot of other people, and Trotan Asalor. And then they come here.
Okay.
They sail on an airship here.
Sorry,
a large number of airships, a fleet, effectively.
Okay. Can I get any indication if Trotan was exiled with her?
No. No. It's from what you can tell, at least for him, that was his first time ever seeing Trotan.
Okay. So sorry, just to make sure I'm correct on my lore here, Trotan's ancestor is Raviom.
Yeah, so who
we know left for this continent, and then we don't know
surface level on Trotan, because it will come into play at some point, probably soonishly. Trotan was a hero in the guild.
Yes.
He, as far as we understand, had 0 aptitude for magic. He was very shortly a hero. As Vessel told us this, he was a hero. He went on a couple missions and then vanished. And like the last thing anyone knows of him was that he was in Ekron at some point. However, that was after his disappearance.
And we know from the memories of RLA that Raviom went to Ekron.
Raviom went to Ekron with RLA. She came back. He never did. And like that's the last we ever saw.
He never did. And then they're just like, cool, your grandson is applying for an internship.
Yep.
I mean, he was presumably pretty good. Like it is.
I was gonna say, it's not like Trotan's an idiot. I mean,
no. But nobody was like,
he's
what
not
happened to your grandfather?
He's a talented Nepo baby.
No. We tried to figure out where Raviom went, and nothing has turned up.
And and they never made his grandson say where he was, where he went.
He didn't know.
He wasn't born yet.
Okay. He didn't know. Okay. Sorry.
They're humans. They're variant humans, but like they're humans. So like Trotan wouldn't have even been born. Raviom fucked off.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, not his grandson, by the way. He is Raviom would be Trotan's great uncle, I believe.
Okay. Cool.
He might just be his uncle. It's uncle or great uncle.
Okay. So I'm still running out of time here. As far as what questions I can ask.
We need to ask the question.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. The actual question was like, what are they here for?
Yeah.
They specifically
were exiled.
Okay. In his mind, in Ren's mind, they are here to repair her magic. So that they can go back to Ekron and reconquer the cities they conquered.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
We knew that.
She sucks.
Do you know where the device that Raviom, or not Raviom, sorry, Trotan has is, or where?
Oh, yeah, it's actually really important. I forgot.
Yeah, the most important question. Yeah.
I mean,
where it's likely to be.
Yeah.
For all this,
give me more specifically what's an ETA on when he could possibly fire. I don't think Ren would know this, but.
He doesn't know that. Here's what he does know about that, though, is that he was the one who informed Shaja that Trotan had already arrived. He got this information when we were at Marg's.
Like somebody just told him, like an informant told him?
Callstone.
So we
Oh,
probably
wait,
should.
sorry. He has a call stone on him?
He does have a call stone on him.
I would like to take the call stone.
Oh,
All right,
good call.
yes, you
Good
have a card.
call.
Can I-
A call stone to an unknown individual.
Hey, can I message the call stone and say ETA question mark?
Sure. I mean, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah.
Is that how you want to phrase it? Is what I
I was gonna say we should, while you have the tech thoughts, we should ask this guy how he would phrase like, when's it happening and where are you?
Sure. Is there?
And then you can probably pick up a surface thought, honestly.
Yeah.
of how you would word that.
Sure. I do that. That's not crazy.
Okay, so that's an interesting thing. Here's give me a wisdom. Actually, he's rolling gonna wisdom.
Yeah.
This is important.
Like my question, my phrasing.
He's rolling like
my
hog ass.
phrasing would be like, what is your normal correspondence with this number, essentially?
Okay, that's better. So here's what he rolled fucking terribly again. Here's what you get off that. I'm just gonna give you the whole thing because this is actually important.
Great.
Shaja was given this call stone, not him.
Okay.
Basically, so here's how it was. Someone gives Shaja the call stone. She goes, nope, and hands it to Red.
Love
Basically, like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. He is typically speaking,
He's her social
formal,
media manager.
I guess, with the call stone. Like he keeps the messages concise and to the point, and that's kind of it. He does not know who's on the other side of the stone.
Okay.
But yeah, the majority of the conversations she's having with other shatterers, or like what he believes to be other shatterers, are coming through this call stone.
Can you tell from his thoughts whether when Troton arrived, the message was like, hey, I'm here, or was it, hey, Troton's here?
Specifically, what was the phrasing of the message? That's super easy. He should be able to give me that.
That was a very recent memory. The phrasing was exactly this: Warlord has arrived, proceeding.
Okay,
And
so we're not. The call does not go directly to Troton. That's what I needed.
And quickly after that, another message came in. Not like immediately, but still within that time that y'all were out. Like they were outside while y'all were chatting inside. I am on the way.
Oh, that's really interesting. Oh.
Just to how this person would speak, I will arrive shortly is probably how they would phrase it, just to be a bit more accurate. Not that
And
that
this is
matters too much.
another another received message.
This is another received message.
Okay.
Would he have responded? Yes. And then he, or basically Shaja via him writing it, would have responded with en route or en route.
Okay. Okay.
Where was Chaja meeting the person in the call on the other end of the call stone?
Yes. What did en route mean?
En route to where?
Yeah. He's gonna roll wisdom on that. What's he gotta be?
16.
Motherfucker.
Let's fucking go, you stupid ass idiot.
So he was told to say that. I genuinely don't think he knows. I don't think she would have told him. I think she would have just been like, you have, like, come with me, we're going. Okay. He knows it's not their company building, and he knows it's in the city. That's it.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Okay,
that's
that's
not
good to know.
nothing.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Let's try and think of a message we can send that will stall their plans, if anything.
I was gonna say, Ash, I think I've probably got time, maybe looking at the DM, for one more question before we.
I'll give you 2.
Okay, I think we should ask questions before we type.
Yeah,
I agree with you.
I have a idea that might work too.
I'll give you 1 to 2 depending on how much like time this basically spends. Because this is a cool thing y'all are doing. This is interesting.
This is working well for us. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm happy about this. Okay, ideas. What are their weaknesses? Chris hates that idea. Okay. Well.
See, I'll tell you, he's got nothing for you.
That's nothing.
No, I'm not gonna tell you that. That's a brilliant question.
All right.
Can we ask him if there's a way to counter the mind control?
That's exactly.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
If that's our last question, I'm okay with that being our last question.
Oh.
That's very good. Alistair instantly focuses on that.
Very interesting. He's gonna roll wisdom. Fucking 10. Unbelievable. Didn't get a single one. Didn't roll above a fucking 13.
Welcome to my entire existence, Chris.
Okay. That's fascinating. So you think about you make him think about like the idea of countering the spell, and the immediate thought is no. You have to be stronger than it. You have to be able to withstand it, or you need to, accept it. Like he is able to withstand it because he thinks of her as God, effectively.
That's not really that helpful.
So her spell doesn't affect him because it would like bend him to her will, but there's no need for that. So it just washes over him.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
His immediate thought around countering it is, no, that's fucking stupid. But then his thoughts drift to how it used to be and how it didn't matter. Like, it didn't matter as much how strong someone's mind was.
Wait. Sorry. It didn't matter how strong someone's mind. If they already agree with her,
to matter.
Oh,
No, I think it used to be so powerful. It didn't
Yes.
matter how good you were. It just worked.
Cool.
She was that powerful.
But
Or everyone at God is that stupid.
yeah, it's a continent of bozos.
I mean, clearly this guy doesn't have high wisdom, so he's a fucking idiot.
And the other thing
Fireball,
that, like,
okay.
just to tack on the end of that is the last thing, like, you think of is, like, he's thinking of the fact that, like, how easy it used to be for her to, like, basically control, swarms of fucking people. But even then, like, people were able to resist it, and, you know, that's how she got fucked over, and something happened to her magic, which he is still unclear about. And then they got exiled and fucked off.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that's your minute.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, I was going to ask him one final question. Do you have a crush on anyone?
What's your favorite color?
I wonder who it could possibly be. Maybe the person he thinks is a god.
You know what? I will give you that. His feelings for Shadja are not romantic.
Okay.
Oh.
Does he have a crush on anyone?
Does he have a
there's a young tabaxi at a bakery in Alamar that he's like going to be really sad about if they have to like, burn the whole city to the ground.
Damn. Okay.
All right.
I have an idea.
Oh, sorry, all of Garden officials said, "Who's the cutest person on this ship?" Is it me?
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
I have an idea.
Callstone, yes, go ahead.
Yeah.
What if we use the callstone to say that the meeting location is compromised? Go to a different location, and then we say where that is.
That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. That's better than my idea.
I like that.
Spicy.
I'm not here, but I like that.
Now, the problem with that is if they have like pre-planned fallback locations, we don't know what they are.
Just say meeting locations. Put mess in there.
Okay, well, the obvious counter to that is what if there's only one? You
Yeah, then we lose. I was going to say we should say that Charger has been delayed due to dealing with us, the heroes, and they should wait a little bit more until, quote, I give the signal which would give us more time because presumably she doesn't know that we're telling them to give the signal, so we can stop her until whenever, assuming that the other person on the end of the line waits until a signal.
My problem with that exact phrasing is that if Chaja does what we think she's going to do, and she attacks the palace to get Philo, that could be considered a signal.
So what if we combine these two strategies?
Okay.
What if we say meeting place compromised, suggest a new location, and then say don't activate until I'm there?
I love that
I
thinking.
think we leave out that last part, to be honest. Because we don't know how involved Chaja is with whether the thing actually gets fired or not. As far as we know, the only person that needs to be there is Trope.
That's true. She might not.
So we just need to know where they're gonna be.
Philo presented the thought that like they were all being Selfaria, Shaja, and Troton going to be there, but they particularly needed to wait on Troton, who's the only one that isn't here, but he was the pivotal one.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like the other two, I feel like are there because of their station and that they're here and been working towards this, whereas Troton's the one who actually has to hit the fucking button because he's not magical.
Even if they don't truly do that, I still think it's worth trying to stall.
Billion%.
Can I get a perception check from Ash while we're all thinking all this over?
Oh, finally a good roll today. That's gonna be 17.
So during all this, as we're proceeding down or upriver, I guess, towards Adelmar, and we're talking through all this, we're going all this, we do the whole segment with Ren. Obviously, the airship is moving faster than us, and at some point, it arrives in the approximate area of Adelmar.
No shit. Fun.
And for a while, for a visual standpoint, how the Rhyoglyph ring works is like once someone is so far away that you can't line up them or whatever, they appear basically the size of a star, as if it were in the night sky, to you.
They're a point on the Ubisoft map. Yeah, we get it.
Yes. That star remains at airship height, Ash, for the entirety of this thing. Okay. It is. If you're like looking towards the city, and as we're sailing the city, it's big. It's a big ass city, and it's getting bigger. The dot still remains up and high.
So she hasn't docked yet, basically, is what you're saying.
Yes, or like the airship is just like circling the city or something like that.
Yeah, I just mean like she hasn't come down to the level that the palace or any of the city would be.
Yes.
Okay. In case they know she's up there, like I feel like we should just tell them to switch the location and then pick a location we can get to in time. Because like if they're gonna wait for Chaja, they're gonna wait for Chaja whether we say that or not.
But if they're not, and we tell them to, then they're still going to fire.
That's kind of what I mean. Like, even if we tell them to wait for us, if they're gonna fire without Chaja, they're gonna fire without Chaja. So, like, our best chance is to just make sure they go to a location we can get to and that we know about. And hell, maybe we can. This is probably a bad idea. I was gonna say maybe we can even have Navi send a message to the dock to send a message to the palace. But I feel like that's a good way for a thing to get intercepted.
Okay. Follow-up question. I actually like this thought. But what do we do about are we just going to this location to fight them and ignoring Philo and hoping that Marin can fight off Chaja?
As much as I'd love to know that we have Philo, I think we have to do that.
Our priority is this device.
That's true. I mean, them destroying a crystal is far more damaging.
I obviously want to keep Philo locked up. He deserves it. Plus, he could potentially be useful later. But our top priority is this device. And we theoretically got a lot of necessary information from Philo.
I was a little afraid about pissing Ash off, but now that Ash said that, yeah, absolutely.
No, look, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not choosing the scientist that we already got to question over the laser beam.
Yeah.
I'm not stupid.
Orko.
I'm mad about it, but I'm not stupid.
Hey, never thought you were stupid. Just thought your emotions might be stronger
Also-
than your intelligence right
I'm
now.
a fucking scientist. I'm one of those empiricists.
Wow. Say the
Zach and
princess
Chris
reference.
might remember.
Nice. Okay. Only other thing, I got 2 spell slots left, so just throwing that out there. I'm not going to be much of a help in this fight.
I'm run below.
And only one of them is a good spell slot.
We might just have to make do.
I understand that. I'm just saying.
That sucks, but that's the way.
I agree. This is by far the more important priority.
On the plus side, I haven't used any.
We might just have to make like country girls.
And
Okay.
save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Okay. Yes.
Okay,
We're in agreement here.
I'm gonna bring y'all back in
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the? Are we sending a message via call stone?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
billion
We're going to send a
percent.
message telling them to change the location. Either the location's been compromised, move it to.
Some location that we know of, Navi. Maybe you can help with
Yeah,
this.
yeah. We should ask
Oh,
Navi
yeah.
if there's a good location.
Like a
in the
warehouse or
city. Yeah,
on the edges.
Is there a good place to lay a sabotage, to lay a trap?
And
like
a good place
somewhere-
to lay a sabotage that presumably you can see the palace from, because that's where they're going to shoot the laser
Yeah.
at. And they're going to know we're calling bullshit if we pick a corner where they can't see the palace.
Right, if we pick somewhere too stupid, they're gonna realize it's bullshit. We have to pick a
Yeah.
tangible location, but if Navi knows anyone, it's like, hey, this place is a good line of sight for scouts to see it, or it's got hiding places, or it's awkward to reach by something.
Here's something I want to float to you guys to just see if we haven't thought about it yet. Are you sure you want to send one message or you want to send multiple?
Oh, I assumed we couldn't send a huge one with all that information.
Yeah. It'd be like
I was going to say
short-
like short thing of like meeting location compromised, and then follow up with another message that's like looking for new location here.
Yeah, I don't want to send more information than that, because the more we talk, the more we have a chance of messing up.
Agreed.
Okay.
And it seems like most of their communications back and forth are pretty terse.
Yeah.
Let's take it one message at a time. Then I think that'll change how you guys think about this.
Okay.
So let's start with what is the first piece of information we are passing to Shatterer ?
Location compromised, need to move.
Okay.
I agree.
We send that. And then how long do we want to wait between sending messages?
A minute. Solid minute.
So
Doesn't it take at least a minute for the message to even get there? We need to wait
Yeah.
more than that for them to get it respond. We need like 5
No,
10
no.
minutes.
We don't even need to wait for them to respond. We just need like in my
Well,
head.
are we sure we don't want to wait for them to respond?
No, I think we shouldn't.
I think we wait
Okay.
to see if they
What if they reveal
I want to
something?
see if they
reveal
immediately
something in
counter
response?
with like, hey, let's go to this other place before we suggest a place.
Yeah. I think we need to wait. I think we need to give not too long. We need to give them some time to make a response to see
Yeah,
if
give them,
they
like,
play their hand.
3 to 5 minutes, and then
All right.
suggest a location.
Business,
All right.
business minutes.
That worries me, but I'll cede to y'all.
Okay. You send that message, and then I'm gonna give it a minute. Here's what I'm gonna say. Time passes, and it's not very long. It's not long enough for the receiver of this message to not be in the city if they respond as quickly as they did.
Cool.
A few moments later.
To which they respond with simply, understood. Followed by,
Yeah, they
and
say location 2. Yeah.
this being like within the amount of time, like they did not wait. They sent their message and immediately sent a second one. Which, like, the way Callstones works is like you can't reply to a message until it fades from your thing. It takes about a minute. And then like same thing. So like basically like they wrote one, sent it, and then the second their screen was clear, they sent another one to you. The second one reads, proceed with Warlord's plan, eliminate, I will eliminate Doctor.
Oh.
Wait, sorry. So the person responding said, I will eliminate Doctor.
Correct.
and it's Warlord's plan, so we know this is not Troton answering this.
Yes, but this is...
What if Trevor?
This could be
ultimate bait.
This could be Safaria, for what we know.
Could be Safaria, could be TL.
Oh, I doubt that.
I doubt it, but...
It could be Win.
Could be
On the map.
I'm not on the road right now.
They also,
I'd be surprised.
They also
we
said,
cannot see Win.
P.S. Plant growth.
I'd be surprised if TL called Troton Warlord.
If it was TL, it would just say, fuck you.
Yeah.
And so just say, grrr, I'm the worst.
On David's thing, Philo did let us know that they use words like that to refer to one another. They do not use names. They use like code names effectively.
Yeah.
And he did tell us that Troton is referred to as Warlord.
Okay. Let me propose this.
I'm going to say, by the way, you guys are getting rather close to
The docks.
harbor at this point.
Yeah.
Another perception check from Ash, please.
Oh, repeat, 17.
It's far, but you can see the cluster of airships. Like, you know, basically all the airships are being held. And it seems that the one Shaj is on is observing that and, like, not breaking the barricade or whatever. Not breaking the blockade. And she is in a small cluster of other airships. And you, like, okay, so how Radion's Glyphling works is, like, the longer you focus on someone, that distance, quote unquote, sort of closes and you're able to get a better view of them. This isn't like a thing where it's like you can close your eyes and see someone a continent away, but like you can, you know, get a bit more of a figure on them.
Right.
With a 17, she at one point leaves her airship and crosses onto another airship.
Oh, that's sick.
That was pretty cool.
And like in like a way of like, you know, if there was like a gangway they could cross, but like she just hops because she's a super person.
Yeah.
Right.
Let me pose this. We say something to the effect of, hold please. Do we want to say that she's trying to abstract extract Philo Carmire, because will that encourage them to fire more immediately?
Okay,
Because-
Kaja obviously doesn't want Philo to die.
Yes.
So it'd be a reasonable response for her to object to this.
Yes.
I was muted this entire time.
Classic.
Do we mention that, or do we just say, please hold, I will be at X point?
I was gonna say, like, hold Doctor is mine or Doctor is mine.
Yeah, I was gonna
something
say,
along
hold.
those lines.
Yeah, hold. I've got the doctor.
Hold, you say specifically, how do they refer to fucking Troton? Warmaster?
Warlord. I think they refer to him as the tiny dict.
Hold the tiny dick's plan.
Tell us about the hug.
Hold on the Warlord's plan. I will extract Carmire.
Doctor.
No, the Doctor.
Yes, you're right. I will extract the doctor.
You sent
We
this
need
message.
him, period.
Or to clarify, we're all good with sending this message?
Yes.
You send this
I
message.
don't know if it's a good idea, but yes.
I'm going to say you send it roughly as you guys are docking.
Cool.
And, you know, to give you enough time. And, like, you know, they secure the boat and yada, yada, yada. You guys are able to now get off of the boat. You are in city.
Nice.
Shortly after you send this message, and you have not received a response yet from the person on the other line, the ash, the star, the point of where Shaji is, rapidly drops.
Yeah. Okay.
And
diver.
Yeah.
shortly after is in city level and is moving very, very quickly towards the palace.
Yep. Cool.
Shortly after that, you receive a message from the other side of the line, which is in response to your thing, 2 letters. N-O.
Wait,
then-
this might work out for us.
Yeah, maybe they know something try and kill each other.
They might fight each other. Yeah.
And
Best case
then
scenario.
and then the next message is proceeding at dawn.
What time is it compared to?
Oh.
Yeah.
It is nighttime. It's like, I don't know, it's like 10 p.m. maybe.
Oh, we got so much time.
Fantasy 10 p.m.
All right, we'll take a long rest.
I'm taking a 3-hour nap before we stop this terrorist.
Gonna squeeze in a long rest while sweating profusely. Although
pretty good.
long rest in now new D&D doesn't actually require you to sleep.
I feel like we should
really?
sleep.
Then what even are we doing?
I'm not sleeping.
So technically speaking, you have to if you don't sleep, you still have to roll for the exhaustion. But like you can rest without sleeping if necessary.
I mean, I'm a half elf. I don't sleep anyways.
It's true. I think you would still suffer the exhaustion because I think you have to meditate or something like that. Don't elves have to do
Crazy
something?
Shit. I don't know.
I don't know. That was like old D&D. I don't know if that's still the case. But
I think you still have to roll the thing if you don't do what's effectively sleeping. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah.
Yes. So here's what we have. The person on the other side of the line basically said no to that idea, and Shaja is rapidly approaching the palace. You don't need much insight to tell that. She's going towards the gigantic rock in the middle of the city.
Cool.
You guys are off the boat. What do you want to do? Other than that, Shaja had some sort of interaction on an airship and then dove off effectively. Where are we dropping, boys?
I didn't even think about this, but the way Chris worded it, the fact that she changed airships makes me sus that there's something that we're supposed to glean from that. Oh, he wouldn't have told us that.
Otherwise.
Yeah, he wouldn't have told us that otherwise. Fuck. I don't know if I'm smart enough to understand what the lesson is.
yeah, I don't necessarily know why.
Because you wouldn't be able to tell us
could
anything
be.
about the ships that she exchanged because we don't know anything about the ships. We just know where she was.
Does one of you have like a telescope?
When?
Oh, Win might. That's true.
I'd have like a little
And Win was at the helm.
Navigator.
Win could
I
fucking.
feel like Win would have a navigator's telescope. Yeah.
Is it in your items list, motherfucker? I'm not doing this. I'm a sailor business.
You said it, Chris.
yeah.
I mean, look at
That's
Win's
true.
fucking PNG. Win has a
I have
goddamn
explorer's
compass.
What's in an explorer's pack?
Don't think a telescope.
I don't think a
Explorer's
telescope is
pack
either. I don't think a telescope
on.
is either.
I think it's in a cartographer's pack. No.
You are
Does not
correct.
have
Backpack,
that.
bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torches, rations, water skin, rope.
Okay. We tried.
Wait, Navi, do you have a fucking telescope?
Oh!
Is there a telescope on this ship?
It fucked Chris.
Okay, you know what? You're docked. I'll let you scrounge up a telescope from some sailor. Let's say you do that.
Sure.
Ash can point out the ships that she was at. That's
Yes.
fair. It's a cluster of ships. And then someone roll a perception check.
Not me. I got dog shit at that.
Hi.
And I'm not looking anyways.
Nat 20.
Let's go!
Okay, so you are looking up at
27.
airships. It's not the easiest thing in the world to gain a fuckload of information. However, 20's a lot. So, the ship, you can confirm that the ship that you looked at is definitely the one that she got on because you also saw it yourself.
Yes.
And the one, it's in a cluster of ships. None of them look particularly stand outish, except the one that she got onto.
It's gonna be a royal one.
It looks like an airship, totally normal. The difference about that, and her ship did not have this, not an airship. That ship she got on has cannons.
Oh.
Well, that's also not great.
Yeah.
But from beyond that, there's not a ton to glean here. You're below it, so you can't see on top of the deck. It has regular sails.
Would she?
No, markings or anything?
You know what? I haven't really established how ship naming works in Saving Throw, so I'm gonna say it's like real life and it's written on the boat.
Cool. Well then.
Can I see that with my little Spyglass?
Yes.
Spyglass?
The
Spyglass,
name
that's the word.
the name of the ship is the Eris.
Eris.
Shout out patron H, the Eris.
Good. Hey, they just joined Patreon this week, so shout out to them. Like,
Quickly, I saw that one. I was like, that's a great name for a boat. Yeah, the name of the ship is the Eris. That's the only information you can glean additionally.
Do
To the palace.
Yeah.
quick clarifying question.
Yes.
When she gets on the second ship, does the second ship move, or does she just get on that ship and then eat herself?
Her ship is still like a not dot because it's floating, but like it's still floating in proximity to the Eris.
Okay, so when she suddenly descends, she's not like close to the palace than she was. She just got on the second ship and then got off.
I mean, she's closer to the palace than you are, but not like a major.
Like the second ship didn't fly close to the palace and then she got off, is what I'm getting at.
No, so there are Shamari airships like kind of patrolling the sky, and it seems like they're not fucking with that. Like they didn't run the blockade and try to like get close to the palace.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at with that info. So thank you.
You know, it's air, so like blockades are harder to do, but you get it. It's fine.
Yeah, I just was like, are they
yes.
blockade running? She have a ship that has their colors on it? Like, what's
They appear to be observing the rules.
All right.
Okay.
To ask the blunt question, Chris, what are we looking like as far as an out here, assuming we're all rushing towards the palace?
There's like 3 different next times on saving throw depending on what you guys choose to do here.
Okay.
Chris is right. We can either rush to the palace, we can try and find the secondary location with the things.
I mean,
we have until dawn, so like we could just fucking go to sleep.
Response. We have zero implication where Troton and the device are going to. We only know that Chaja is going to the palace to get, presumably, I don't know what the fuck else she'd be getting apart from Philo Carmire. And that's really our only lead.
Gyro.
Right. I mean, obviously we're very sus of Gyro, but like, I think it's either we rest and wake up and hopefully she hasn't abducted him, but I don't think that's going to be the case. I think we have to
run real fast.
I think we have to run and assume that the DM we got is correct and that they're not going to launch the laser before the dawn. So we've got the rest of night to go and 2 spell slots to do it. And that's what it is.
Can we... If we were to get a carriage and go to the palace, how long of a trip is that, Chris?
I mean, if you guys book it, you could be there in 15-20 minutes probably.
Great.
I feel like we go there and then figure our shit out if we have until dawn, like it said.
Yeah, we gotta book it. I vote for booking it to the palace.
We're getting to the palace as fast as we can.
We also think Marin might be there, which is a person
which is also useful.
Yeah.
This is true.
So I feel like we get a carriage to the palace and then figure our shit out from there.
A partridge to the palace.
So let's say we do that. We all climb into a carriage. Basically, we commandeer a carriage. Like, fuck you. You have any idea what's going on right now? We're guild officers. I'll kill you.
Actually, I need to remark one thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I am not going to the palace in the same group as them.
Oh. Do you explain that to us?
Yes.
Is Ren being left on the boat?
In case she's figured out how Raviom's glyph ring works.
Oh, right.
I don't want
smart.
her. I want you guys to get there before me, so she's a little off put on where we are.
Oh, you're so smart.
Figured it out.
You're so smart.
I almost want to give you a point of inspiration.
Bridge Galaxy Brain, that was good.
Yes, again, she knows where I am, and she's gonna think we're traveling in a group. So I want her to be slightly put off by where the rest of us are. I want to lag behind you guys.
That's so smart.
Is Ren on the boat still?
I assume so.
Oh, I feel like we should just instruct Navi to have this man arrested, bound and gagged. He can cast spells. Don't fuck with
him. Pick him in the nards. I don't know.
Toss him in the brig.
You have to blind him because he has Misty Step too. You can't talk or whatever too.
Yeah, so I'm bound and gagged.
Boom.
So he can't talk.
And kick him in the nards.
Basically just like, hey, whatever precautions you would take for a high-level spellcaster when arresting them, take with
Do
this
it.
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's God.
This guy casts fireball and can Misty Step.
If someone has subtle casting and you put them in jail, they can just fucking teleport out. That's brutal. You need like anti-magic like stone like in fucking.
Yeah, you get a lot of serious traits. Some sort of anti-magic cuffs as a
Ocean Sea Stone,
object.
yeah.
Something like that. Something like that exists, and he can handle that for now. He's going to bring them to the Shamari City Guard. He is not going to like keep them on the boat where he has to worry about it.
Yeah, no shitty. But I wouldn't expect him to.
He'll remain there at least for now until.
I'll make it very clear to him, like, this guy killed like a bunch of people, so like, do not fucking let him out of your sight.
He's going to super jail.
Yeah,
the shit show.
That show sucked. Yeah, I hate that show.
Great. So it was great to watch while high. You guys. So interesting.
I will also go with Ash.
That's probably for the best because you also have a call. So
I'm quick enough.
Alistair, and you have that. And your speed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I'll
sure.
separate. That way, he's not just solely by himself, just in case something shifty happens.
Are you two just approaching the palace in a different way, or like what's y'all's move?
Yeah, I just generally like I guess a slightly different path and a slightly behind them.
Yeah.
Just the small chance she's like, oh, they're still X amount of feet away, and then 3 of us busted when she's not expecting it.
Yeah, I don't want Ash to be.
I'm not trying to do some full round the city flank or something. I just want the slight chance we can catch her slightly off guard. That's all I'm really aiming for here, because again, I don't want to not be present and not involved.
Yes. So as we
don't want to separate the party too hard for the DM's sake.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to matter, but it depends how we approach things here. In a good way. Like y'all are doing a clever thing that I think will give you more information. So we proceed in our split parties here towards the palace. Party 1, I'm just going to say you guys are going towards the palace, and I'm not going to caveat it too much because of Ash's connection with Shadia currently.
Yeah.
Ash and Kyra. You are taking like basically like the what do you call it, the scenic route to get here effectively. Ash. So Shadia is fast, and she gets to the palace very fast. And once she gets to the approximate location of the palace, you can't like tell exactly how it is, but she's within a few blocks, something like that. She stops, and her motion is more like normal walking speed or something like that. Like it's like a human speed as opposed to a superhuman. And she's almost like circling the area. And that's all I'm going to give immediately.
I'm obviously relaying that to Chiron.
Yeah. The rest of you. The streets are crowded as you guys move towards the palace. There's some mix of like confusion, fear, and general unrest as guards are like swiftly moving about the street. You see them searching carts. You see people trying to flag guards down like, what the fuck's going on? Why is the city on lockdown? I need to go get groceries. And like there's a confusing mess that only gets denser and denser as you move towards the palace. That is, it becomes denser and denser until it doesn't. In fact, the streets become emptier as you notice. Perception check.
Oh, bitch.
From all of us?
I'm so worried about what this is about to be.
This is Alistair, Jennifer, and Elise.
18?
Excuse me.
I think that's a 17.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Perception? 16, sorry.
Can I only roll 1s, 2s, 19s, and 20s? What the fuck?
Yeah, you have like that.
That's crazy, bro.
You got that coin flip trait. People are moving away from the palace in droves.
That's bad.
And you guys approach the palace promenade, which is a wide like stone path flanked by like aqueducts. You know, it's all very fancy. And the path itself is in disarray.
Right.
There are signs of a struggle here. And it's like, you know, it's so obvious it seems almost dumb to point out, but like there are people strewn about the palace pathway, and like in a commotion of something just like very recently happened.
Like they're unconscious?
You see some the vast majority of the people you see are either unconscious or just not moving.
Like laid out? Oh, fuck.
Blood anywhere? Or?
Some, yes. Investigation check from, I don't know, whoever wants to roll one. Whoever thinks they would. It wouldn't be on, like...
I mean, if I saw fucking people, laid out.
Sure. Yeah. If you, hey, here's the thing. If you can justify it to yourself, that's 18, all I need, baby.
18.
12.
It's not bad. It's the middle of the road.
I rolled a 13. It went down by 1.
Whatever happened here, this is a mix of Shamari soldiers and civilians. There is also a substantial amount of damage dealt to the actual like chunks of stone that make up the walkway.
Would we be able to determine if that's like cannon fire? I mean, we would have heard the cannon fire from the ship if it was shooting.
Doesn't look like cannon fire. Doesn't look like magic.
What the fuck?
It's gotta be Chaja, because the thing said they weren't starting till dawn.
Can you give me this, Chris? If I'm thinking about it specifically, you mentioned Shamari, you mentioned stones. Could this be Shamari magic?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't look like that.
Okay.
So shaping magic is clean to an extent.
Okay.
Like, it's constructed.
That's what I figured, but yeah,
this
like
is clearly like punching or smashing or axing or something like that.
Okay. It's very brutal, physical in nature.
Yeah, and like the marks aren't like even and clean. Like even if like a magic bolt was fired, it'd leave like a nice like circular scorch.
Fuck.
These are like jagged and messy.
Okay, well, this is not good, but I do think
let's fucking go.
I don't think we have an option but to keep pressing forward.
Alistair, you receive a callstone message.
Oh, that's not good.
What are you doing?
This is the callstone from Ren.
This is the callstone we took from Ren. Yeah.
That they think is Chacha.
Oh, that's super bad.
Respond with getting the doctor. What we said, or what I said I would do.
I do like what I said I would do.
Yeah, I kind of think that's the best option. Like, but like, I also don't want to persuade them to fire the weapon early if they are inclined to.
I'm going to give you a second to think while I flash back to Ash and Chiron. Ash and Chiron, or I guess just Ash, because you're the only one that has the vision of it. At some point during this, I mean, this is like 15-ish minutes are passing as we're approaching the palace. Shaja is still repeatedly circling the palace area until she stops. And so she's moving quickly for like a person, but like, nothing insane. And then all of a sudden, dead stop. And then she's still for a pretty long amount of time.
Like still, or like not moving drastically locations?
If like it's hard to tell, but like from what you can glean with Left, she's standing in one location, like call it like a 20-foot area or whatever.
All right.
More than that probably, but still, wherever she is, she has stopped and is no longer like moving around. From what you can tell from where you are, it's like on the opposite side of the palace, like promenade main entrance area. But it's still within, I'll say, like if her magic was affecting people, that kind of range of the palace, but not like she's not in the palace herself, or even like that close to the actual entrance of it.
Okay.
But she has hard stopped.
All right.
We wouldn't know that though.
No.
Alistair, what did you decide to send in the message?
I honestly, I think.
Or do you want to send nothing?
I kind of sinks his power in saying nothing.
Yeah, I feel like our two real options are what I said I would do or nothing.
I agree. I think saying nothing is better, only because it might stop them from firing the weapon, possibly.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think told not saying anything is okay for now.
I agree. I think we do this. And we're still running, I assume, into whatever hell
Into
awaits us.
whatever mistake we're about to run into.
Into whatever hell Alistair's about to face with half HP and 2 spell slots. Yeah.
Did you not heal during your short rest?
No, I healed.
Okay.
I'm not a half elf. I'm a considerable amount more, but I'm not good.
Proceeding up the promenade, you see just exactly what is going on outside the palace, where a small collection of Shamari soldiers hold back what could best be described as a mob that is trying to push their way into the palace.
Do they have orange eyes?
Oh, fuck.
And on the other side, you see, a few Shamari soldiers trying to keep the mob back while Shapers are like reinforcing and putting up barricades. And within the mob, there are not just people, but also, yes, soldiers. And some of them within the mob clumsily attack at the ones still holding guard. Let's be an insight check.
I hope not.
Yeah, let's go insight check from Alistair and Wynn.
Sounds good.
As long as insight I have +3. Perception I have fucking 1.
It's like 11.
Hey, that's an 18 + 3, 21, baby.
14.
And I'll give all of you this as like a passive perception. Yes, the people in the mob have yellow eyes, glowing yellow eyes.
Oh, it's yellow.
However, with y'all's Arcana checks, they seem to be slower and like sluggish and sloppier than the conquered, I guess, mines at Marg's village, where like those people were like proceeding to attack, walking through plants and fire to attack you. The ones here, it's almost like they're drunk, like they're just kind of like zombies swinging about, and like it's not like a good attack on the palace.
So she can't control
too many of them.
as many people as strongly as she did it in Margaritaville.
Or she's overusing her powers.
What's that? Maybe she's only down to 2 spell slots. That'd be pretty cool.
Classic monk spell slots.
Yeah.
Right, she's only down to 2 key points.
From the mess of people, you hear a voice. Everyone just calm down. Hey, back up! You calm down before I make you calm down. And among the Shamari soldiers, you see some familiar faces, including Gyro and the voice of the person you just heard yelling, Marin!
Let's fucking go! Thank God Marin's here.
You watch as Marin is struggling to contain this mob of people instead of just punching civilians.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna immediately call out.
Oh yeah, can we all scream Marin?
Chaja dominated their minds. Protect Philo. She's going for Philo.
Marin's like, what? Oh, it's you! Great! Who's Shaja?
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Another monk lady. Protect Philo. That's the important thing here.
Worse than me. I'm not there.
Y'all can explain that. We can jump back.
Great.
Ash.
Hello.
Knowing that Shaja still isn't moving, you and Chiron are moving towards the palace still. What are you guys still heading towards the palace, or are you heading to Shaja's location?
I'm heading to Shaja's location.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
So, you have to, you guys go around the main palace entryway, or, the promenade, I guess. It's like a loop that goes around the whole palace. And yeah, you see the same thing they saw. People had been knocked the fuck out here. And Shaja, at some point, you guys get close enough that she very suddenly starts to move in the opposite direction.
Okay.
With that information, are you still going after her, or are you now going to the palace?
Like she's moving away from the palace?
Straight line, opposite direction of you as you're approaching.
Fuck.
I don't know. I mean,
Is she like 5D chessing us here?
Yes, the answer is yes. She's already done it, so.
I don't know. I guess you could go to the palace and see if she moves further away and see if there's a crack there or something where she might have done something there. But I don't know. She looks like she might know that we're tracking her in some way. That's the problem.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't want to immediately pursue her because I think she has figured out the glyph ring. So I kind of want to match up. I kind of want to try and match a little bit of the 5D checks we're doing here. So I do want to sort of head to the palace and see if she once again responds in kind.
Okay, so as this is happening, I'll just explain it because it's gonna y'all figure it out in a moment, so it'd be easier to say it. As Shaju gets far enough away, the mob stops being a mob and reverts to very confused people who are like, why am I currently locked in combat with people? And everyone's like, what the fuck's going on? Alistair, as like you and the gang are approaching, and like now the mob is like people that are sort of dispersing and like, what's going on? Why am I being held for questioning now by the police? You receive a callstone message.
Oh.
3 words. Who is this?
Fuck, we don't know the name for...
Your mom?
We don't know the name for Charger, do we?
Oh, she just called herself the Rissay.
Oh, the Rissy. Yes, the Rissy. Yes.
I don't think this is going to convince them.
I don't think so.
How close are we to Philo?
He's inside. He'd be in the same room you left him in. You could get in.
Yeah.
No, I mean, like, is it like a couple minutes, or is it going to take us like 30 minutes to run through it all?
No. It's a couple minutes. The palace.
We should just go to Philo.
I'll
and
do
then
it,
respond.
I'm gonna sprint
To where?
to Philo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Yeah, but I can run a lot faster than you.
I think they can... That's so wild to me.
I'll say, like, because, time has to pass. And, like, if Ash and Kyron are returning to the palace, I think it's reasonable just to say they do that while this mob is dispersing, and yes, you receive this message. And yes, you are now once again grouped up with Marin, who I'm going to say you can fill in really fast on broad strokes, but she might have questions later.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Hey, I'm going to be honest, y'all. I think they're asking this with the potential of firing the weapon now. Am I crazy?
I don't think so. Could be, but I don't think so.
Okay,
So,
the
y'all
other
with
thing is
Marin.
that we don't know what Charge's code name in this fucking...
That's why we're running to Philo, because he might know.
Oh my god, you're right. Holy shit.
So, yes, everyone, the Shaja gets far enough away, having suddenly sprinted when she paused for a while. And the mob disperses and then people will go back to their lives. Gyro is like, what the fuck happened? Marin's like, what the fuck is going on? And everyone quickly reconvenes back inside the palace, including the Duke, who comes down for this. And he's, everyone's very concerned. You guys sort of insist, hey, it's Philo time, baby. And we rush over to the room he is being held in, where he is in fact there. He's not escaped during the time you were away, don't worry. You bust in and he's like playing solitaire. He's playing cards with one of the guards. He's like, "Oh, hey, buddies."
Exasperated, Chadja, what's her code name?
He's not gonna know.
He might know.
He scratches shit a bit. Yes, the dragon.
Alistar,
There you go.
please respond to the message with the dragon. Thank you.
I pull out my fucking rapier. I hold it to his goddamn throat, and I say, I know you are not a stupid man. If you are lying right now, you will die. Not by mine hands. I know you know this. They will shoot the fucking laser and it will kill you and us. Are you sure it's the dragon?
He put the knife to the thing. He has his hands up. What do I gain from lying?
I just want to make sure that you're not an idiot.
She's the dragon. He's the warlord. Selfaria is the weapon.
Great.
A weapon?
Thank you. I respond, this is the dragon.
And a few minutes pass, and you receive a one-word response. liar.
Piece of shit.
I thought that might
That's true.
Then I kill him.
He's like, well, it's the truth. What the fuck, man?
I'm joking.
And with that, we have until dawn. What do we want to do?
Think. Okay.
I don't think there's a lot of options.
No,
If I'm being real.
we have fucking dog shit on this one.
I think our only real option is get Marin, Gyro, and the Duke up to speed.
Yes. So
Let them know that they need to get the fuck out of the building. If things go wrong, this building's gonna get nuked.
We reconvene, and I'm gonna say fill Marin in. And if there's anything we don't want to tell her, just stop me when I say it. But she's like, okay. Jesus Christ, y'all have been gone. Fantasy Jesus Christ, y'all have been gone for a day, and this happens. All right, so.
Stop sending us to fight fucking.
Yeah, give us a fucking rank D Legion
dude, what the fuck?
Jesus. Let me get a cat from a tree. God damn.
To be fair, y'all did choose to go on the Adalmar trail.
I get it.
So that's
I
on
get
you.
it.
We did, but it's like, hey, we're heroes, but half these people are fucking legendary heroes. Yeah. She's got us some break.
Okay, so we have a couple hours. They have a weapon that they can, in theory, make the Shaper Stone go boom boom with. That's not good. They have another Shatterer friend. Hate that. They want him. She wants the Doctor. Don't care about that, frankly, but would love to let them not have it. Someone is going to come kill him. It's not me, but it could be later. What else am I missing here?
You've got the most important
I
part.
think that's the gist.
Okay, so we can't take the fight to them without knowing where they are.
Exactly.
And there's at least 3 of them.
Let me pitch you this. We hold douchebag here hostage and put him on top of the fucking crystal and tie him down. That way, we know at the very least we will get the dragon to show her fucking face and try and rescue him before they blow it all sky high.
Could try and make a deal with her
Good luck.
to
did that
give up
already.
where Troton is.
Exactly.
But I also think that no matter
We have more collateral when
she
he's right
believes
next
in
to us.
herself more than anything, and she hates the other people. So
Marin is thinking, but why didn't she already come here? Why did she wait for you all to get back?
that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know the answer to that question.
Ash, do you have any insights? You are linked with her.
I mean, it's reason to believe she caused a bunch of the damage out there, but
Marin goes, oh, no, a lot of that was me. Sorry, I was trying to do crowd control.
God damn it.
well, then it's entirely possible she's not willing to fight you one-on-one, Marin.
Marin's like, fuck yeah, hell yeah. I still got it.
She's very damn sure of ourselves, that's true, but she might not be willing to risk that as a maneuver. She certainly knows she can't mind control you.
But then why send a bunch of regular people at the palace? What is that?
I guess I would also convey to Gyra, Marin, everyone that the whole thing of like, if you don't fight the mind control, it maybe doesn't work on you, so maybe more people can resist it because some of the soldiers got affected. Unclear on that one, but
Yeah.
that's something Ren conveyed to us.
I don't get why she backed off.
Yes, that is very strange to me.
Marin understands the glyph ring enough to ask this question. So you saw her, she was running around, something made her stop, and then she suddenly changed her whole approach.
Yeah, she seemed to be just, reconning and scouting out the area directly around the palace, but she saw something that made her freeze and then only backed up when, I'm assuming, she realized my approach.
Where's she at right now, technically?
Thank you. So, she is on the move now, pretty constantly, Ash. And her pattern is erratic, and like you can't like figure out if she's running laps or something like that, but she's sticking to the much further out parts of the city than she was prior, and she is in constant motion.
Right.
Or at least constant enough.
I feel like she's trying not to give away where.
Yeah,
Right.
anything. I'd almost gamble that anywhere she's not going is where they are.
Right, I would think that too.
To which Marin says, she's stalling.
Right.
They're all stalling.
They know that they have the advantage until dawn.
Why wait till dawn?
Since that could be that they actually don't have the weapon ready to go, which means we actually have the advantage until then.
Minus our current condition, yeah.
I mean, minus, yes, the fact that I can't cast Fireball, yeah, it fucking sucks. I can cast Fireball, but only once. Answer me this. How large is the city in regards to, like, 1,000?
This is the largest city in the Empire.
Okay.
Alomar is bigger than Rotmar, but it's just like less. It's New York City. It's the trade capital of the Empire.
Okay. Counterpoints?
It's the New York City to Albany.
Counterpoint? And I turn to Philo and I say,
I'd say like. Rotmar's
is
like
there
Chicago,
anything you can fucking say to them on this goddamn walkie-talkie that can either get us any information about their whereabouts or any way to stop them from shooting you in the fucking head come sunrise?
The only understanding I have of why it could be till sunrise is they need a place to shoot the beam from. In truth, did you explain to him the thing of she said they're going with the Warlord's plan?
Not yet, but we can super do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, it would make sense for us to say that at some point.
Yeah.
Like,
I
we
feel
were explaining it to Marin, and he's probably in the room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think we would have explained it to him, but I think we would have said that to Marin.
Here's I'll just talk as Philo for a second, and then we can ask questions. The instructions are very clear. They have to find a point that can get a clear view of the Shaper's Stone, and then they are to operate the device. The interrupter should take an amount of time, but then once the beam has set, it should crack the hearth, the Shaper's Stone.
Hey, listen.
And that's the Warlord's plan?
And then he's like, the Warlord's plan. And he goes, what the Warlord does not have my plan is the one we're going with. There's no backup plan.
Okay,
Clearly
so
there was a backup plan because we
kind
told
of
them the
unfortunate
location
for
was
you. Yeah,
was
you look like an
compromised,
idiot
yeah.
right now. Yeah.
We bluffed them. We told them the location was compromised, and they said they were going with the Warlord's plan.
Well, he's like, well, that's not good.
Yeah, and that's why we're talking to you. To maybe possibly save your fucking life.
Yeah, that's great, honey. He's thinking, well,
I'll kill him. I don't care.
Did you investigate my lab at the mine? Did you find that if he had even retrieved the device or the trigger for it?
No,
Oh, we never made it to the
we
mine.
didn't go to your stupid lab.
It's a pretty great lab.
By the time we met with Chaja, she had gotten word that Troton was already here.
If Troton is already here, he should have loaded the interrupter onto a ship and then brought it to the city post-haste.
That's why we didn't go to the mine, because we didn't know where he would take it.
And he's likely already in the city with the device. The original plan was to fire it from the roof of the Jadestone Company, but since you have removed that from the equation...
Wait, but didn't Ren's thoughts specifically exclude the Jadestone Company?
They did.
He did.
Okay, so I mean, it could be a thing of he is being told different things.
Yeah, I don't think the doctor knows what the plan,
Yeah.
or they misled the doctor on the plan in case shit like this happened.
Hey, listen, I'll fucking lay the cards on the table with him of like, we know where Chaja is, but she's way off over here. That doesn't make sense based on the plan. Use your goddamn $1 million brain, fucko, to figure it out so you don't die.
I'll tell him too. Jadestone Company was off the table as a place to do it from.
Then all they need is a building with a view. What do you want from me? Marin chimes in. Why do they want Dawn? Other than wanting people to see it.
I mean, I think they do want people to see it.
That would be a pretty terrible look for the guild.
In which Philo actually asks, and you have no idea of the location of Troton Ocelor presently?
No.
No.
I mean, unless I can get within 1,000 feet of him and then detect him, no.
But also, do you have that spell slot?
I have exactly one 4th level spell slot to cast Detect Person, but I have to be 1,000 feet within them for it to work.
Philo looks up at that. What if it didn't need to be 1,000 feet?
I'm listening.
Mr. Ramnorance, you have my crystal in your possession, do you not?
Oh, you fucker. You dare suggest this to us?
I have a few pieces. You know, shards.
And he looks to you, Alistair. Well, use it then.
I don't like the sound of that. I know what it takes to make these crystals.
They're designed to create magic, or in the instances of magic already being used, they are amplifiers in origin. Use it.
Yeah.
The crystal's already made. I think we should use it.
I'd rather use this fucker as a goddamn hostage. Because I
We're
don't...
already doing that.
that only
Doing
works
that
on
no matter
Charlie.
what. Yeah, we're also doing that no matter what.
You're not wrong.
And Chaja doesn't save the palace. Troton does.
You're not wrong.
We already know that Troton has to be the one to set it off. So getting Chaja here doesn't help us. Even capturing Chaja. Sure, it's one less person to fight, but beyond that, it doesn't help us. Knowing where Troton is does.
They're not dangerous unless you break them, so just don't smash it.
Is that true?
Philo's like,
I feel like that's definitely not true.
80% true.
80%'s pretty good.
80%'s pretty good.
That is true. That's pretty good.
He's like, from a scientific perspective, 80%'s pretty fucking great, frankly.
I don't think that's true.
From a
for
scientific perspective, 80% is pretty fucking
Yeah,
bad.
what the fuck? You're not a scientist.
You should have seen him when they were at 10%.
Kick him in the balls.
Oh, my balls!
All right.
I think we should do that.
Listen.
Also, because I'm going to forget this before next session, I would like to make sure the group is aware that Chaja hopped onto an airship with cannons
No. Oh, yes.
and then dropped from that,
Yes.
and that might be relevant to keeping the city
To
safe.
Gyro and Marin and everybody here. Yeah.
General city security.
Yeah. Do they have any response to that?
We can even point out the exact ship. I'm sure Ash
Yeah.
remembers.
Yeah, I feel like we tell them that, but that's
It was literally the heiress.
we don't have a way of taking down an airship. We're gonna be
No,
fighting
we don't. I
It's
just want to
their-
make sure it's
Yeah,
brought
it's
up.
their job to stop an airship.
I mean, like, yeah. Do we want to point that out to the Duke or
Obviously, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, immediately they're like, you tell Gyro that, and he's like, signaling for someone to go and investigate whatever the fuck airship is called, the Heiress. And it's got cannons and it has a name. Find it.
Yeah. Okay.
I just didn't want to forget that because I feel like we're gonna break soon.
Yeah. All right. Listen, I think there has to be better options, but I personally am not smart enough to figure them out. And as it stands, the sun is rising. I don't love the idea of using this magic to help us. And I glare menacingly at the doctor. But I think at the end of the day, there are more lives at stake than of us not taking this chance. I am terrified, but I will do it if we must.
One thing I want to note there, because I think it's narratively cool. You said the sun is rising. Do we want to say that we have been like doing this all night, and I'll give you all the long rest?
I'd be cool with that.
Here's basically how I'm offering this. Going into this next segment, we can have had the long rest and time passed, or we did not have the long rest. Everyone's gonna have to roll for exhaustion, and we don't get our reset.
Yeah, but we'll have.
I like the first option better.
But yes, but you'd have time, exactly. Elise.
I mean, to not have exhaustion, I would also, and also to get every single spell slot back, I would.
If we go in with barely any spell slots and exhaustion, we're just gonna die.
I feel like the only useful people on our team tomorrow will be me and Kyra.
I've got
a third level slot.
I've got so many spell slots left.
Okay.
Being generous here. This rest is a little on the sloppy side. Like,
it is.
Like we spend the night talking and figuring this out and going through it. And yes, to zoom back in where Alistair makes that statement, yes. So the sun is going to be rising soon. Alistair, you taking that crystal or not?
Oh man up, Chiron, and take the damn crystal and use locate person. We're trying to stop a city from getting blown up.
First off, my name's Alistair. Go fuck yourself.
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what did I do?
And secondly, I'm trying to have a fucking moment because this is kind of a big deal.
Look, if I had
I'm going to do it.
and I could use one of those crystals, I would have done it twice already.
Scientifically, you guys are
Science
lacking
is fun.
sleep. You guys are lacking sleep, and you're medically unsure of how you're going to be in the morning. I understand, but you guys can't be hostile towards each other, especially calling him my wrong name. That's an insult to me, especially.
And that I won't stand for.
You cannot do that.
Okay. Yeah. Alistair, having had a handful of fucking coffee, I guess, and got his spell slots back.
Yeah, sure.
Takes the crystal.
Yeah. So as you take
chest.
the crystal out of your pocket or whatever and hand it over, Philo's like, "Ooh, interesting." And the main thing to note that he remarks is, so they do come back together after destruction. Fascinating.
How did he not know that already? Okay, sorry.
Well, typically speaking, if you break one, you turn into a giant monster man.
I just assumed with how morally dubious this guy was that he'd already done that to some poor person or animal.
Well, it's slightly more complicated than that, but you basically got it. Anyway, he instructs you, Alistair. All right, now take it in your hand and focus on your spell, the same as you always would, and then cast it through it.
I take a big, deep breath. I look at all my friends and I say, okay, if I turn into a big monster person, then tell my dad I was the coolest hero ever.
In very bad taste, I have a notebook out and I'm taking notes on how this goes. It is in very bad taste, but I'm doing it.
Philo's over your shoulder like, yeah, it's good.
And I envision fucking Trotan Ocelor as deeply and as strongly as I can. I think about every single thing I can remember him from our fight with him. And I cast locate creature.
You cast, and from your hand you feel the crystal rumble and heat and burn. And it feels fucking incredible.
Yeah, I was worried you'd say that.
You feel so strong, and like in a way that like bard magic is this very like light and I don't know, like non-combative thing usually. You know, it has combat elements, but for the large thing, it's like, you know, it's this nice, you know, assisting your friends, healing magic, or like, you know, casting pleasant sounds. This feels like you could fucking throw a fireball that instead of just like doing some damage would put down TL. Like you feel like you could just fucking punch the goddamn moon apart. And you zoom out effectively and you see Adelmar from like an insane bird's eye view, and yeah, you feel the direction or see where Troton Ocelor is. And in fact, it's like you're flying, and in a moment, you're not just seeing where Troton is, you're seeing Troton almost like from the third person, like you're looking over his shoulder. And he stands on the deck of an airship. But with the way you're casting this spell, not only can you see him, you can see the whole deck. Salfaria is here. His crew of soldiers are here. There are cannons along the deck of this ship. And sat in the center of the deck is a big fucking device. It's weird looking in a way that you really don't know how to describe it, but if you were to understand it in the broadest scopes, it's a big crystal thing that has a point at the end where a crystal points out that looks like it could shoot, and then it has some sort of control panel on the back, and that control panel has a space for something to be inserted, like the key that Philo had mentioned prior.
Okay.
And with that, first of all, you see, so we
I'm gonna say, hey, they're on the Eris. And it's Troton, and it's Ocelor, and it's a device.
It's Troton and Ocelor.
And
Salfaria.
Gyro says, "Great, then we shoot it down." And Phillips, "No, if you shoot it down, the whole thing will go up."
But if it's in the sky, it's cool.
Well, I think he means it'll blow up.
No, I get that. But if it's in the sky, it's cool? Question mark?
Philo doesn't actually have an answer for that. Like, he's trying to think of one. He goes, I mean, it's not designed to be exploded.
Who is?
Would say that would be worse.
I mean, that is how bombs work, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Gyro, Marin, anybody? What's the fucking plan to get us on that ship and take out these motherfuckers?
I mean, I think the plan is get us an airship.
And then Gyro's like, on it. Alistair. Trotonos Lore has received a callstone message.
Oh.
And he takes it out of his pouch or whatever and looks at it. Perception check to see how well you can see in this weird
that's pretty good.
Magic state you're in.
Ooh.
That's a natural 20. What does this motherfucker see? What is his
In fact, I'm gonna say with that, you fucking fly like into his fucking POV, and you're now looking in first person.
I see the sweat on his hands as he grabs the phone.
And yeah, he looks it up, and it says one word: fire.
No, that's super bad.
Look, that's not good.
And you watch as he walks over towards the device, and he places his hand on some sort of control panel, reaches into his pouch and pulls out something, and shoves that into the device.
Question.
Yes.
Can I tell me if I can do this or not? It's a sick thing. With the power of the crystal still working, can I cast Dimension Door and bring more than 2 people? Bring more than myself?
Oh.
No.
Could I teleport enough of us onto the ship in this freak out moment?
I think it would increase the range, but not the capacity.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, I might still do it.
If you do it next time.
Yeah, no, a billion%. It's fucking 12:30.
Yeah.
Okay, here's what I'm just gonna read the thing that happened.
Sure.
Shoot this and we all die?
You hear Alistair, you see, and everyone else hears as the device turns on, and across this top, the high end of the city, a beam fires from the deck of the Eris and connects with the Shaper's Stone.
Fuck.
That sucks. We just die.
Well, some of us do.
The Gyro and the Duke quickly open the front doors of the palace and rush outside to look up at what the hell is going on, as a resounding, like loud, magical buzzing noise resonates out through the city. It's fucking loud, like everywhere. And you look up as the beam is beginning to push into the Shaper's Stone above your head. Philo is gobsmacked at this. What is he doing? He can't fire it from an airship. It's too close to a crystal. And he turns to you, Ash, and grabs you by the shoulders. You have a matter of minutes at best. Get up there and turn it off. 3 degrees to the left, 2 degrees up, and then pull out.
Oh, okay.
He's instructing you, showing you how he would do it.
Screw on you right now. It's memorizing. 3 down, 2 up. I pull out.
Hell yeah. I mean, hey.
And then one last thing. Everyone rushes out onto the front palace. I'm assuming no one's staying inside for this?
No, fuck no.
Okay, great. Wynn and Kyra.
Yes.
Can I get a check of unknown quality? Can you roll me a d20 and I'll tell you what's going on?
Also, I'm assuming Chaj is not there.
That's a 6.
She is not on the... Okay, great question, Prij. The second this happens, she is far away and is now rapidly approaching the ship, not the palace.
11.
Sorry, what did Wynn get?
6.
Oh, sorry. What are we doing?
These are rolling something for something, so a reason we don't know. When you feel a pressure in the back of your head, like something is there, like you just like a twinge. Chiron, you hear a voice in the back of your head say, "Up, behind you."
I would immediately look up, start grabbing behind me, like something is right behind me. Yeah.
Yeah, you look like you're looking at the ship. You look up and behind you, and you see her before she sees you.
Oh.
TL.
Oh, what?
Oh, fuck.
Behind you on a rooftop, TL is standing there, and she has her bow drawn, but not aimed up at the Shaper's Stone. It is aimed down towards all of you, and she releases a shot.
Oh, fuck.
And it flies towards the doctor. Chiron, you saw this happen. Do you have any reaction or anything you say?
The doctor, that one guy, the Catholic guy.
Philo.
Yeah, I'm gonna dive in front of him and try to deflect missile.
Oh.
Okay, roll it, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
Chris, I haven't seen this yet, right?
You're seeing it as Chiron reacts. He's the only person that looked at her before she shot.
Right.
I thought I just do the thing if I do I have to roll it? Let me look.
You can roll
This
to
also isn't a normal
reduce
arrow.
damage.
But we've confirmed that you can deflect these because Marin deflected one before.
Yeah, it's true.
19.
Yeah. So you, for some reason, feel an instinct to look up, and you see TL, and you immediately, as soon as she fires her arrow, move, and you basically shove everyone out of the way and get between TL and the doctor, and you basically just punch the fucking magic arrow of TL's out of the way, and she's taken aback by it as she's standing up there. And Marin turns to look at her. And then everything stops.
What the fuck?
And Marin goes, okay, fuck this. You, airship, now, all 5 of you. I'll take care of her, turn that fucking crystal off, and nobody die.
What about
Next
this
time on
guy?
Saving Throw, we do that.
We don't die. All right. Go team. Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Holy shit.
Interesting way we arrived at this conclusion this evening. Folks, that's gonna do it for this episode of Saving Throw. Next time we do a asymmetric boss fight, and we go to the sky.
I didn't think this was how I was going to get Skies of Arcadia too, but here we are.
I hate you.
Until next time, y'all are the best. Thank you so much for everything. A ding, ding, ding. Let's do some art.
Starting off art this week, Will Ben with this month's Saving Throw Magic the Gathering a showcase, which I should mention this upcoming month, February, on the 23rd, we will be doing a goodness, what is it called? Tabletop simulator playthrough of a Magic the Gathering Saving Throw deck with us, with Will Ben's channel. Be very excited for that. I can't wait to see what we get from that. But to look at the cards we have this week, which includes one new art from Ham as well. We've got Song of Rest. Hell yeah. Control a bard gain life equal to twice the number of creatures you control instead. Heroic Entrance. Search your library for a creature, reveal it, then add it to your hand. Then every legendary creature gains +1/+1 counter. That's pretty good. Fate no longer, we have arrived.
We have arrived. Yeah, I was glad you saw that.
It's very good. Alistair's Guitar, equip 3, equip Bard 1. That's really cool. Equip creature gains, whenever this creature attacks or triggers an activated ability, place a +1/+1 counter on another creature you control. Intrusive Examination, our Pyron card. Discard.
The fucking mask is killing me.
It's so good. In the face. Discard a card or pay 2 life, then look at target player's hand and discard 1 card from
Is
their
this
hand.
the cultist we interrogated in the basement? The worst NPC?
Oh yeah, I fucking hated that guy.
I think
was
it
so
probably
mad.
is, yeah.
I was so mad about that one. Amazing.
Academic Strike. We got motherfucking Spike Growth, baby.
Oh yeah. Destroy target creature with a power of
Spike
4 or
growth,
greater,
yeah.
then put +1/+1 on all creatures you control. That's also really good. Spike
Oh,
growth.
Spike looks cool. You like trap one of their lands, basically.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Aw.
Oh, the summoned turtle! The wind's
Let's
turtle
go.
friend!
Oh my God.
Never came back ever, not even once.
That's double strike though.
I
That's cool.
upgraded to Mariel.
Yeah.
You did. Binding Blade gains +2/+0.
That's a Fire Emblem game.
Wow. Well, it's for you, Jason.
It is a good one.
Imperial Presence. Sacrifice, take control of target crystal artifact. That's pretty
Fuck, it's
cool.
the victim.
Oh god damn it! It is. It's the fucking cops.
Oh shit, it's the fucking cops!
Meeting a contract. Search, control your
That's the
library.
answer.
Reveal it and add to your hand
We
and
know.
shuffle.
Alistair
Alistair?
pleading with the fishmonger to get the victim answer
The
to appear,
uncomfortable
but the
merchant was-
uncomfortable merchant was wanting to be anywhere else.
God damn it.
It's very good.
Amazing. Hell yeah, Will Ben. Thank you again very much for all of the work you've put into this and all of the artists. Constellation Always Dreams, maybe I'm becoming the right song for Saving Throw person. Anyways, here's part English and part Latin. Hell yeah, song for the cult. It's called She Hears Us.
Oh, I love me some Latin.
Oh, let me turn off the regular
What?
music. Hang
Oh
on.
yeah, thank you.
We wait in silence for her voice.
I have to crank it.
We walk as hordes in her shadow. We turn our song to the sky, and we go willing to the gallows. Cantamos, audit nos, stelle tenebros eibunt, vocamus, respondit, nulla lux nunc super est. You stand holding to a thread. You watch the dying light. You walk closer to the end, and you will lose your fight. Cantamus audit nos, sanguis tuteram digat, vocamus respondet, acipe mortam duam. Despair, 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 give in, give in, give in. In grief, oh grief, your grief, and silence, silence. We sing, we sing, we sing. She hears us, she hears us. Oh glory, this glory. And stardust turns to dust. Cantamus audit nos, quere nigrum et vacum est, vocamus respondet, nunc nox infinita fossis.
Good Latin.
No shot in fuck any other D&D podcast has a fan song in Latin. Fuck Critical Role, get fucked Dad Pod, Dimension 20, get the fuck out of here.
Yo, no,
I don't know
so
if you meant to do this Constellations on stream, but the idea of using a dead language for a cult that has a language you can't hear is fucking fascinating to me. That's good shit.
I really love that, like the last page specifically of like the last two verses of this sped up significantly, or at least it felt so to me. I thought that was very cool.
It's very culty.
Yeah, no, it's fucking rule. This is awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
Constellation on the stream. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Arrow Ace with repost because I forgot the image without speech bubbles because I put a lot of effort into the art. I covered up Lamal. Anyways, currently in the VODs, but at this moment, episode 19 really sunk its teeth into me. I saw this earlier before the stream. I read this and I honestly, I feel bad saying this. I don't remember this exact like wording that happened in this interaction. I believe it happened. But god damn, this fucking gave me chills. I was like, I was dying.
I do, so I'm curious to see how you voice it differently this time.
Yeah.
Before I say anything, answer me this. Do you want this? Do you actually want to be a hero? Or are you here until you get bored of it? And move on to another distraction or diversion while running from whatever it is there is going on between you and your father?
At the risk of sounding like the privileged child that I am, how fucking dare you? After all we've been through with this guild, at this point, you pull this on me and ask, do you really want this? Yes, triple times yes.
But it's good case at the last time.
Okay, cool.
Good job.
Okay.
So fucking
no,
good.
this is awesome. This is so good. Arrow
You can
Ace.
tack that onto scenes that are going to pay off huge, by the way.
Good. I hope so. It's fucking awesome. This is a banger. Hell yeah.
And thank you for including the non-captioned art thing. I like how you did Vestlor's uniform. I like that the Vestlor is very uniformed, and like everyone else in the guild is fucking dressing however the fuck they want.
Yeah.
Fucking also, Alistair just crossing his legs, smiling before he goes off is really good to me.
Yeah.
So, thank you. A plethora of penguins with another AO3 entry.
I did see this earlier, and this is incredible.
Oh my god. The adaptation of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream of Calabash Jones and Pierre Ringels told through the journals written by Pierre in Bright Harbor. What?
There's a Johann Kuhn bit in here, which was good for me, honey.
Johann Kuhn is in here.
Relevant residents include Johann Kuhn,
hero.
a professor of the Mages College, Mr. Tuff, full name Wiggly Tuff, the Shaper, Zatu, a priest of the Painter, and
this is
Data
awesome,
Sabe.
Holy
that was our
shit.
that was I forget what Data Sabe was in our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon LP. I think that might have been the name of our team.
I think so,
good.
yeah. Oh my god.
That's funny.
Hell yeah, plethora of penguins. Thank you so much for your consistent work on this awesome fucking series. Instant Noodles with first time posting art here. I've been thinking about posting art for a while, so I finally got a Discord account, so I could. Holy shit, you got a Discord just to send us art? That's amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'm sorry you're in Discord now.
Drawing inspired by the scene at the end of Arc 2 when Chiron had the crystal. Yeah, the fucking fox mask. Hell yeah.
Foxy.
And he was collecting flowers for a reason we'll find out at some point.
God, the Chiron lore. A Chiron stamp I made for school with 3 different masks. The theater mask for Arc 1, the fox mask from Arc 2, and the skull mask from Arc 4. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Hell yeah.
Good times.
I didn't realize that's how you made stamps.
I also didn't realize that. It was fucking cool. Hell yeah. And POV, you're the dragon dude who fired a ball at a bunch of innocents. I hope
this is the stance I was talking about.
Yeah, just the fucking...
the real back.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much, Instant Noodles. This is awesome.
You gonna pop me one?
Yeah. Again, genuinely flabbergasted you made a Discord account just for us to see this. That's awesome. That means
Yes, that fucking rules.
that means this series means something to you, and that's fucking radical. Hell yeah. Thanatos with this was such a cool little bit. I like to imagine that Jennifer pulled Chiron down to him to look him in the eyes and lecture him. This is also, are you fucking...
You do this during the stream!
Hey, Chris, this was made by 10:30. This was over 2 hours ago that this was finished.
What the fuck, dude?
Like, I saw this pop up in the Discord and I was like, we're still at the docks. How did you make this so fast?
That's fucking crazy.
To be fair, we did give him a lot of time to work on this.
really like the different expressions in the eyes.
Yeah,
like Chiron is both pissed and like yeah, he's like, ugh, but I'm also still mad about this. And then Jennifer is like, I don't want to have to lecture you right now.
Yeah, this goes so hard. Holy shit. Hell yeah, Thanatos. Thank you so much. And Chrono was there with some saving throw sketches. What an insane session this turned out to be. Most of the art is from the first half, but just want to wait until next month.
Plus bonus tabaxi from the baker. Tabaxi baker from the interrogation.
When I said that, when I fucking said that, I was like, Chrono is gonna draw a fucking sexy baker.
Holy shit.
Oh, it's so funny.
You're going to CC your body to a cemetery after I kill you. Or I said,
I like that the intro gets passed to Chiron.
This is me having a fucking drink thrown on me. The little lime wheel on my head too. It's fucking awesome.
The fucking ash face on the butt touch. He nothing personnel the butt.
He absolutely, dude.
Cody, do you practice drawing butts, dude? Relax, man.
Fucking Alistair. He touched the butt?
Purely scientific.
And then she's doing the mirror face. Sure.
Oh shit. The fucking... You call that a punch? My monk hits harder.
No, this is what I call a punch. And then put...
Huh?
This is a continuation.
Whoa, that's a lot of boot. Oh my god, it's the fucking princess.
Welcome,
Fucking princess, yeah.
You've brought me a passionate heart. Join us and we can become something new endlessly.
Let's fucking go! No! That's so good. He absolutely would be like, yes, I accept this new life.
Can't believe Alistar met the Dami Mommy of his life and then it was immediately ripped away from him.
There were so many hands you don't understand.
Unfortunate that the person on the other side of the veil is just like a dude who's like a different joke character when it could have been this joke character.
Yo, Chris, before the end of this series, I'm going to figure out the deep lore of this character in 6-second increments.
It's nothing other than a running gag. So
no, I'm gonna use it every 24 hours I can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, holy shit! Y'all crushed it once again. Thank you so much. I can't believe this stream almost went for 5 hours. Thank you so much for watching again, and until next time, stay cool, stay hot.
A ding ding
Night,
ding.
everyone.
Ding, ding, ding.